Well, I love the fact that we actually work on Martin Luther King Day so we can be together in community. It's very inspiring for us to be reminded of his example in the work that we do.
Our company is very diverse, but people need to see that. People need to see that leadership stands for that diversity, for that inclusion, and it's celebrated.
Martin Luther King is a transformer. He changed the way in which this country viewed its own citizenship. And in that, he had a cause that was greater than himself. He activated that cause as a person and then transformed the world with it.
I have a dream that one day,
like many of you, I was introduced to the I Have a Dream speech when I was in elementary school. One of the things about that speech that resonates with me is the fact that he called us all to action. He called us all to get out of ourselves and to do what was right so we would make a difference, not just for the African Americans, but for humanity as a whole.
I grew up in a small southern Ohio town, and most people think because that's the North that there's no racism. Well, I dealt with racism on the fullest level. I had a great career, but when the ball stopped bouncing and it was time for me to retire, I knew something was wrong. You know, all year I was saying, man, I can't jump off my left leg, and the young guys were like, you can't dunk it anyway, you know? So I moved my family back here to Portland, went in, saw Dr. Nutt, told me you have young onset Parkinson's. I resurrected the Brian Grant Foundation, and our mission statement is to empower people impacted by Parkinson's to lead active and fulfilling lives. And we do that through our programs. I'm very proud of this foundation. We all have our mountains to climb, and it could be in different areas with family members, with friends, or what have you. But the one thing that I realized on that climb, there was no way I was going up that mountain alone or without some type of help. And there were different situations where I had to help someone else. And this is a small quote from Dr. King. I wanted to put it up there. What are you doing for others? I mean, it's simple, but really think about it. What are you doing for others? I'm always ready to allow somebody to help me out. And I would challenge you to think about what's going on in your life. What's that mountain you're trying to climb right now? Have the courage to accept help, but also have the courage to give help.